Hello there. Welcome to my website. My name is Anna Carlin, and I would like to share with you some of my life experience and learnings over many, many years in Western and Chinese medicine. I was trained as a nurse and later went to China to complete my Chinese medical training. So today I would like to introduce you to some of the basics of traditional Chinese medicine. To begin with, the idea for this website came from the fact that we all suffer from stress. And I wanted to focus on methods of how to alleviate stress, how to transform the vital energy that has become stuck in our being and causes symptoms such as depression, of pains in various parts of the body, and anxiety perhaps, all kinds of symptoms that each one of us have suffered at one time or another. But before I would tell you about the treatments, I feel that you really have to understand the basics of this very ancient and wonderful healing system. For me, it is like a deep well. And every time I work on Chinese medicine, I feel that I have to prime the well. So my idea of helping you is to build that well of deep knowledge of the very natural process that is utilized in this method. So how do we do this? How do I help you to find the understanding, first of all, which is so different from our Western way of analytical thinking? The Chinese are not analytical in their medicine principles, but they are unifying. And in that unification, there's an amazing simplicity and logic. So hopefully we can find that logic. And I think one of the first things we have to accept is that each one of us is tied into the kind of cultural framework that we have brought up in. So we have to begin to stretch those boundaries of our cultural understanding. So first of all, we want to examine what does it mean that we expand our mind. We have to think of the whole of the universe as being greater mind. So the Chinese are very good in doing that. And they don't just do it with speaking or talking, they actually do it experientially. And little by little, we'll get to that. But let's talk about, first of all, wanting to understand this. Because once you understand it, then you also realize that there's a sense of confidence that comes from the knowing that this is what the process is. And how we as human beings are tied to, first of all, to nature around us, and we are tied to the greater cosmos, and the vital energy, which is the central in Chinese medicine, is a way of finding the harmonious balance that we are all looking for of the opposites that we understand when we look at the sun being up in the sky during the day, and we look at the moon at night. And we know that there's light and there's dark, and there is, when we close our eyes, we don't see. When we open our eyes, we can see. So everything in our being and in a greater being around us is based on these opposites that Chinese call yin and yang. So we will be focusing on finding that balance between the yin and yang that is the goal And that goal should become a lifestyle for all of us. And that is perfect health.